Yay, more melodious stuff! Schuberta, the Melodious Maestra. 2400 attack, 2000 defense. Level does not matter because it's a fusion. And it requires 2 Melodious Monsters. Versatility! If this had a specific requirement, we would have had some problems. During either player's turn, you could target up to 3 cards in the graveyard, banish them. This card gains attack equal to the number of cards banished by this effect times 200. So if my arithmetic didn't fail me, then Schuberta would be from 2400 to 3000. 600 attack boost. You can only use this effect once while it's face up on the field. I understand why you can only do it one time. Because that'd be really nice, being able to eat your opponent's graveyard and yours, and Schuberta just keeps getting bigger and bigger, even though it is in 600 attack increments. This acts as some type of DD Crow type thing while making her bigger. You can banish spell and traps that matter in the graveyard, something, or if you just want to beef the bitch up, you can just banish some spell and traps in your graveyard that don't really matter, because Magician of Faith is not played whatsoever. But outside of that, it's just a melodious monster. More melodious monsters, that's all I particularly really care about. It's unfortunate that Soprano only lets you fusion summon using monsters you control, not necessarily in the hand. But since this does require just 2 melodious monsters, this is going to be a lot easier to summon. It is going to be primarily summoned as a beat stick and sometimes as some graveyard-based disruption, but usually you're not using it for that, even though it has that effect on top of it. Now this card is interesting. Melodious Illusion. Target 1 melodious monster you control. This turn, that monster you control is unaffected by your opponent's spell and trap effects and can make a second attack during each battle phase. This card ain't that bad, but here is the problem. Now, it's possible that the Melodious strategy is no longer all about Aria and or Elegy. If you special summon Aria, you can't target it with Illusion. But if you normal summon Aria, you can target with Illusion. I like the fact that it does allow you to attack twice. Aria hits for 32. Elegy hits for, I say, a maximum of, 4,600 if it was special summon and there's no Aria out. If your opponent has back row, you generally don't care. They at least have to play 2 cards to get around the illusion. If Konami knew they were going to make this card, they could have made the appropriate accommodations to make Aria decent. They could have had something like Hexproof, like what they do with Magic, and made Aria untargetable by your opponent's stuff, which would have made Melodious Illusion a hell of a lot more attractive. But the card is fine for what it is. I just think it would have been better if it was a spell of the quick play kind. So is Melodious Illusion primarily supposed to be used with the fusions? I think Arya is like one of the main reasons why you would even want to play Melodious in the first place. And then making a card like Melodious Illusion just contradicts that. Hooray for Melodious. I couldn't even finish that. As always, I'd like to thank everybody for watching. Appreciate that shit. Before you go, I'd like to also ask you to click an advertisement. Nope, I am not going to stop asking that because it really does help me pay rent to live here. It's hard out here for a pimp. All I'm asking for is a little bit of time out your day, a few seconds. I'm not even asking for money out your pocket. I'm grateful and appreciative if you can do that to help me out. Thank you very much.